Most exciting part of this episode was the DNA splicing. Us comic fans know that we might be getting Super Skrull, which of course is very exciting. Aside from that, this episode was more or less building on what we already know. They're kind of building up the antagonist and his hatred for Fury. We kind of get a little bit of insight where he was a kid and Fury made a promise to him, but we still need a bit more because at the moment he's kind of got this hate boner and it's not really explained that well. Talos and Nick seem to have had a falling out and kind of going their separate ways. I'm interested to see what Talos does because obviously he has allies in the Skrull community. Nick Fury was obviously grieving in this episode, and he was getting just kind of done over by everyone, especially Rhodey. Rhodey was probably the best character in this episode because he was just awesome. You know, he wanted to carpet bomb a country. He wanted to go against Nick, and just to tell him that he was fired, he actually went out of his way to do that. It is brilliant. Like, we haven't actually had Rhodey be a character in most of the MCU. He was more or less a sidekick or a side guy and literally didn't have anything for himself. But this is finally the first bit of plot they've actually given him. And it's nice to see because, you know, we're building up to Armor Wars, which is obviously going to be focused about him. So for him to finally get some development is good. The whole Skrull voting thing was completely unnecessary. We already knew the army guy was in charge. He didn't need to meet a bunch of other Skrulls who were supposedly in charge and get voted in. I just felt that was silly. I did like the fact that a lot of them were politicians and people of government. That was very interesting. Olivia Colman was great in this episode as well. I haven't really watched her in anything, and she seems really nice when she's doing this interrogation, and she just has this sweet sadistic side to her, and it was bloody brilliant. That whole interrogation scene was fantastic, and just the icing on top was literally just her doing the escape hatch, you know, just going down, just shuffling with her bag. It was just funny. It was funny and it was good. I really, really enjoyed it.